Justin, I'm going to get my overreaction out the way now, too, just in case I got a dip. I do think that Justin is going to have that Sam Darnold season. I think there is something to the fact that quarterbacks have been given up on a lot early, and we've seen some of them quarterbacks actually do well. Geno Smith, Sam Darnold. I'm not saying that Justin Fields is going to win MVP and all of that stuff right there. But what I will say is, I believe that he's going to have a successful season. I think that for him, 3,200 yards, 18 touchdowns, eight rushing touchdowns, and 900 yards is a great season for him. And I feel like there's potential that the Jets have found their quarterback of the future. Is it going to be up and downs? Yeah, do think it's going to be up and downs, but it's not going to be that rookie up and down. I think that Justin's going to find himself along the lines of some of these other quarterbacks that's actually been decent after they settled down. I mean, I hate to say what I'm about to say, but it makes me think, damn, maybe we need to start giving these quarterbacks these big ass contracts again so we can actually see people stick with them. Or we really need to just talk about how coaching for some of these people have been tough.
So Bang, real quick.
You absolutely spot on. I agree with everything Bang just said.
Yeah. So Bang, let me ask you this. So what you really saying is, the Bears completely.
No, I ain't saying that shit. No, I ain't saying that shit. No, I'm not. Because no, wait. I'm not going that far because if we would have did that, that means that Eberflus would have had to stay. No. No. That Eberflus would have had to stay. But it does say something to the people who you hire.
Yeah.
That Eberflus should look. Scott, remember the first conversation we had when they hired Eberflus. I said he ain't making. I said he's not making it to.
That was after I said, "Who the fuck is Matt Eberflus?"
Right. I was like, "Yo, we just know he ain't making it to the stadium."
As long as my Justin Fields, Geno Smith comparison is slowly on that collision course, I am all for it.
And he's younger. That's the other thing too. He would be younger in this case too. So no. And then plus, I've said this on this show. I've said this on some dude. Hey man, that mid-tier quarterback, we're back. Hey man, we're back. I love me mid-tier quarterback. We back.
Man, you've been saying it. We need mid-tier quarterbacks and we need role players in the NBA back. Like,
we need wily veterans.
It improves the game, 100%.
Yep.
And since we're on Overreaction Monday, I'm gonna just say mine right now too. Me and Dante get those out of the way. My overreaction: CJ Stroud is ass. Okay, the CJ Stroud we knew 2 years ago is gone. I don't recognize this dude. CJ Stroud is ass. Okay,
I said it on Friday. The swagger gone, fam. I said on Friday the swagger's gone.
He threw two of the most egregious interceptions I've ever seen in my life, and I'm a Bears fan.
I used to blame Bobby Slowick for the Houston Texans offensive problems, and now Slowick is the passing game coordinator for the Bucs now. So he's gone. So who do you blame now? What is the? It is an overreaction, but also,
Yeah.
He stinks.
I think it's gonna be an overreaction. I swear, I don't think, man. This one we might look back at and be like, the swagger's gone. Like, see, the swag, we don't feel the same energy. Even with the interceptions we saw last year, we felt like, hey, man, CJ gonna be straight. No, man, that aura gone, G.
I'm about to say, what the kids say, aura, the aura, it's gone.
Yeah. It's gone.
Again,
bro, who's the defensive coordinator for the Rams? That dude was looking like Buddy Ryan yesterday. That's how bad CJ Stroud looked.
Yeah.
It would have been a blowout if Matthew Stafford had any function in his back. Like, for real. What'd you say, Courtney?
Related overreaction, real quick, because I'm thinking about it. We're talking about coaching and things of that nature and how much it impacts a quarterback. Why was Daniel Jones balling yesterday? And why do we need to maybe unpack the fact that the Giants really just, what a fucking masterclass in mismanagement?
I'm going to wait on that one because Miami Dolphins ass.
Yeah, Miami Dolphins.
Russell Wilson is not great. Hold on. Russell Wilson is not great. Okay, but why are people so anxious to throw Jackson Dart in there? Like, we're not going to start the cycle over of putting rookie quarterbacks in bad fucking situations and expecting them to turn.
Hey, Courtney, I'm with you, but I watched that game. That's a game that I watched for that reason. I have no clue. But Russell Wilson is ass.
100%. But I don't think you're
and
doing your rookie any favors.
no.
Like, you want to bench
I
Russ and
all
throw
I'm
him
saying.
right into the
Wait,
division.
wait.
You have to play with the Cowboys, Giants, Commanders.
I feel you,
Yeah.
which is why I was about to say that I hope Jackson Dart is way better than what I imagined, because at this point, I'd rather have his ass in there than Russell. Russell ass looked like he just came from the BET Awards with Sierra. He looked like he had no reason to be out there, fam.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah, he came off a
simply
promo 2
saying
run.
From a developmental
I'm
standpoint,
with you. No,
I
I'm
think
with
it's
you.
unfair to put Dart in that situation.
No,
the coach
I'm-
is ass, the
I
team
just-
is ass.
You just gotta. I'm with you. I don't think that team is as ass as we think, though.
That's why I disagree. I think
Like,
it's
that's
Russ.
the thing. I don't
Russ
think
is
the
it.
Giants. I watched that game. That defensive line is woo. That defense is way better. I think that the running back situation is decent. They have an offensive line that's not healthy because Andrew Thomas is not there. I don't think that team is as ass as we think. If I look at a team that's ass, that's the New Orleans Saints. That's the Miami Dolphins. That team
Dolphins
is ass.
are worse than the Saints, and I'll stand on that.
The Washington Commanders won that game, and they did not look as good as you thought that they should have in that game.
But look, JG brings up a good point. This is why I'm with you, Bang, when it comes to I think Jackson Dart is gonna be ass.
Like, I agree with you, Courtney. In this case, though, I'm not sure.
I think Jackson Dart is going to be ass too, but I think you got to start him just for the guy that JG just mentioned. Malik Neighbors looks like demand trade request by the deadline. Like, he's had enough. He's like, look, I'm not used to this.
Starting before like week 5 or week 6 because of the games the Giants have to play.
Well, shit, that schedule gonna be tough every goddamn game.
I want Jackson Dart right now.
Maybe give him some time to just sit and watch. People,
but
already calling for Dart to start. No rhyme intended.
Look. Brian Daboll might be almost ready for him. He already said yesterday he has not been confirmed for week 2. His job's on the line.
And we all know that Jameis is just there for motivational purposes only. So if I'm
100%.
Daboll, I'm putting in Jackson Dart. This might be my SEC bias talking, but I think Jackson will give you a better chance of winning than Russell Wilson every Sunday, even as a rookie. No disrespect to Russ. He had his run. He did what he did. The moon balls were dope. But whenever Russ gets under center now, it's like, okay, he's going to go 14 for 26 for 140 yards, throw a couple picks. Like, it's nothing that I want to see. So with a guy like Neighbors, I want to see if I can catch lightning in a bottle with Neighbors and my rookie quarterback. But for my overreaction, and Gary, you spoke on it. I hate to root for a black man to lose his job, but that brother in Miami will not be the head coach by the end of the season. It's over. It's over. Like, you talk about losing the aura, it's done. I don't care how many off-whites he pulls out and wears on the sidelines. And by week 3, Tariq Hill might slap him with an iPad. Like, they're fed up with him. Like, I don't think he's going to be the head coach by the end of the season. I think a part of it is, people trashed Flores for not wanting Tua, but I don't think Tua's the guy. And I think that's going to cause Mike McDaniels to lose his job. So that's my overreaction. I know it's only 1 week, but the Dolphins going from being the dynamic number 1 offense in the league 2 years ago to what they are now. The fact that they can't win a game when it's under 45 degrees. I forgot what Tua record is when it gets cold, but it's something ridiculous.
It's egregious.
And you're going to play in the playoffs, Buffalo, Kansas City. We don't need to keep going. You get where I'm going with that.
It's
over with for Miami.
This is what Overreaction Monday is for. I got a couple. One, I might be with Bang. There might be a storm in the NFC led by the Big Show. All right, I liked what I saw from Tampa.
That's
yesterday.
my dog, man. That is my dog.
I love what I saw from the Big Show.
Big Baker Mayfield guy.
Yeah. I have loved the transformation of Baker Mayfield these last couple years. It has been enjoyed. They might be an NFC sleeper. And also, Bang, you might be right. It might be time to pump the brakes on Drake May. What was that yesterday? And Bomani Knicks looked bad too. Like, look, Sean Payton,
talk your shit, cuz.
Sean Payton, I have eyes. And what I saw yesterday was a shit quarterback. Okay.
I don't want to hear none of that shit about Caleb. That's what I said. I don't want to hear none of that shit about Caleb. Caleb, specifically because we ain't seen nothing from them other niggas. Michael Penix Jr. looked hella decent yesterday. Bo Money Knicks looked like ass. yesterday. And Drake May, oh my God, Mike Vrabel was looking at that dude like, how I get here? Why did I take this damn
Can I do one more overreaction?
No, yeah, go ahead.
Done for this group.
Oh yeah, but mine, that's my dog. But one more overreaction. Again, we back to the brothers. Raheem Morris, you are under surveillance, brother. You are under surveillance. Because, like you said, Michael Penix was slinging that joint. He threw the ball 40 times. He can make any throw on the field. But when they play so scary, and this is something that it seems like no matter who the coach is, this is something that happens in Atlanta, where they play for the game-winning field goal as opposed to going to win the game. That was one of the biggest things about the Matt Ryan era. Matt Ryan was, if you check it, I'm pretty sure he was like top 3 in fourth quarter comebacks, but it was always the same thing with the Falcons. And when they would lose, it would be the exact same way in a dramatic fashion. I know we had some fun with his name over the years, but Young Way Cool, it's time to go home. If I can't put you out there to make medium length field goals, bro, I don't want you on my team. Like, there's no point of view.
But also, related note, real quick, I do have to head out of here in a second.
Okay.
But did they say something about they changed the balls for the kickers this season to it's supposed to make it easier for them to kick? I watched a lot of missed field goals yesterday.
Yeah, you can bring your own ball now because you know how they scrub the balls.
Yeah.
They do all of that. Now the kickers can bring their own. Yeah.
But either way, I saw a lot of missed field goals yesterday. I know Chris Boswell's him, okay? Matt Prater's old ass dimes, okay? Maybe there's something to the technique, but I watched a lot of missed field goals yesterday. So I'm hoping that somebody across the league cleans it up because it was egregious.
Catch I'm Not Gonna Hold You, hosted by Scott Lewis, every Monday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, only on HMB Media and the Barbershop Network.